Okay, lots lined up. Just a reminder, in this first segment, we're going to be covering Mumbai, Bengaluru, Noida, and let's start with Bengaluru. Shashank Srivastava on the phone line with us. Hi, Shashank. Good to have you with us. Go ahead, shoot your question.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I'm looking for a flat in 2 BHK flat in North Bengaluru, and my budget is around 30 to 35 lakhs. So can you suggest me the best property for which I can go for?
All right, 30 to 35 lakhs. Do you want to live in this house, Shashank, or is it just an investment decision?
No, I want to live in this house.
All right, so it's an end-use decision. He's chosen North Bengaluru, where we can still offer him options in 30 to 35 lakhs, isn't it, Samir?
Yes, definitely we can. Although most of the properties in Hebbal area around now are trading between 5 to 6,000 rupees a square feet, which will not allow us to offer these kind of properties in the short term,
right.
You know, but at this point in time, Yelahanka and Hennur are the right micro markets for you on account of proximity to the Bangalore International Airport. Yelahanka becomes very strategically located with immense potential in the near future. The micro market is also slowly heading to emerge as a self-sufficient ecosystem with increased developments in social infrastructure, which are likely to become operational in the medium term. Extension of the Kaveri water supply, that's a very important one, to the micro market has also been announced, and moreover connectivity to the micro market will also improve with the completion of the elevated expressway to Hebbal, from Hebbal to Bail. I'll come to the key data points now quickly. Yelahanka 24 projects, 4 in Hennur, limited supply because of the budget constraint. Yelahanka is 5458 units in total supply, Hennur is 541 units. Yelahanka is 16 months of inventory overhang. Hennur has touched the danger zone, which is 24 months. This is with respect to projects getting completed by 2014. If you look at the weighted average price in the market, Yelahanka is 3624 rupees a square feet and Hennur is 3328 rupees a square feet, still at very affordable levels considering the cost of construction has gone up quite a bit. Price appreciation in line with the Bangalore market. Yelahanka has been about 20% over the last 2.5 years and Hennur has done slightly better, is about 29%, which translates to, for Yelahanka, 8.09% annualized return, and for Hennur 11.65% compounded annualized return. Recommendations: Century Commanders Vista by Century Group, Yelahanka, 3200 rupees a square feet. 2013 is the completion year, and this is available from the developer. Arun Patios by Arun Shelters, this is Yelahanka, 3000 rupees a square feet is the price. This is scheduled to get completed this year itself, 2012, and you can still pick this up from the developer. Utsav Raga 1 by Kolte Patil, reputed developers out of Bangalore as such. Hennur, 3100 rupees a square feet, 2014 is the completion year, and this is also available from the developer.
So why is this market so slow? Hennur, if you look at the price trends, has done better. There's not that much of availability of stock. If you look at just the number of flats, it's actually lower than Yelahanka.
Right.
Yet you have inventory overhang of 24 months, which means the unsold supply is touching a little bit of a critical area. So
absolutely right. First of all, this inventory overhang, as I mentioned, is with respect to current situation.
Right.
The price appreciation trends are with respect to the last 2.5 years.
Generally, there's some
So
connection has to be
there is some connection, but at the same time, certain micro markets which are adjacent to much better micro markets, the appreciation rubs off on them also a bit, and also that there is very limited supply, but also then when in a micro market there is limited supply, there is limited demand also sometimes, because
right.
that area has not become that popular for more and more developers to come in and for the action to really start increasing.
Okay.
And Bangalore, as we know, is an end user market. Yelahanka has got much better infrastructure at this point in time than Hennur. Hennur is an upcoming emerging market.
All right, Shashank, but we have given you options in North Bengaluru, in Yelahanka and Hennur, and these are the properties that you could check out. Century Commanders, Vista Century Group, Arun Patios by Arun Shelters, and Utsav Raga 1 by Kolte Patil. And we're talking about a budget of 35 lakh rupees, so it's a very, very good budget. Modest budget rather, that's why I'm saying good, affordable for the middle income group. You're watching the Property Show, the one and only television show which gets you the best data when it comes to buying, selling or investing in property anywhere in the country. Cities lined up, Chennai and Gurgaon. Let's begin with Chennai. We've got Pavan Kumar on the phone line. Hi Pavan, go ahead.
Hi, I'm John. I'm calling from Ambattur near Chennai, madam.
Yes.
I have to buy a house. I have a budget of 35 to 40 lakhs. It's for end-use purpose, madam.
Okay.
I want to review that whether VG and Stafford developed by VG and developers is a good buy for investment. One question, madam.
All right.
Next is that they are charging 2 lakhs separately for car parking, madam. Is it fair on them, or is they are going against the Supreme Court ruling on car parking? That's what I want to clarify from you.
All right. Well, very valid questions. What can we say, Pawan? There are several courts which have ruled that charging for car parks is absolutely illegal, but developers continue to do it brazenly. Absolutely brazenly. Isn't it true, Samir?
You see,
there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm usually not defending the developers.
You're never defending the
yes,
developers.
But I can't
because I've gone against them, you need to defend them.
The reason is that I can't understand as to why a car park can't be sold or should not be sold. I am of that view that the most expensive part of a development is building the basement. Right? I know it is free of FAR. So, but I know for a fact also, and I've sat with several architects and project managers, and they have said that even though if a car park is sold for 2 to 3 lakh rupees, the developer on the basement does not even break even. So, and from another point of view, if you're going to be living in a flat and the developer is going to give you a free car park on which he's going to spend maximum money, I don't understand how it makes sense.
Those could be basements. There are many in Chennai, etc. You still have car parks outside the building.
You have stilts and all that, and you have open car parking.
Area. Yes.
So as far as open car parking is concerned, yes, if he's selling it, that's common area. He should not be doing that.
He should be, but because he's already charging you.
Well, he's building that area in his pricing as well. But so I agree that if it's stilt parking, it should be at a lower cost because it's still some part of the FAR in stilt parking. I don't think it's absolutely free of FAR with new rulings that are coming out. But having said that, I think if it's a basement car park, I think developers are entitled to charge for car parking.
Okay.
That's what I feel. But having said that, what they are using it, what they are saying is that this is right to use. So they've come around the Supreme Court ruling and they've said that okay, fine, we won't sell it to you, but we're going to give you the right to use the car park, so you got to pay for it.
There goes your first answer, Pawan, that you have to, if you like the project, then be prepared to pay for the car park. There isn't a way out because everybody is doing it. The rights and wrongs of whether developers should be charging for it or not is a big and a larger question which we'll debate later. So let's also come to his project, which is VGN.
So VGN Stafford is a great project. We've also done a little bit more homework and providing you 2 more options for projects that you could look at. Ambattur is a part of the Chennai Corporation and is now becoming a residential locality. The whole Ambattur was considered to be actually an industrial estate and now is transforming into an IT destination as well. So there's part industry and part IT now, and there's a lot of blue-collar workers who are staying in and around, and now it's getting transformed into an IT destination. So price appreciation, that's why has not been that high. I'll come to the key data points of this area. 8 projects, total supply 1055 units with respect to your budget. 19 months is the inventory overhang. The weighted average price of Ambattur is 23670 rupees a square feet. Price appreciation trends 17% over last 2.5 years. Not much, 6.95, because this has been considered as an affordable market, and like I said, that blue-collared workers have been around and their property prices don't appreciate that much. The property shortlisted by you, VGN Stafford, you can go ahead with it. It's 3299 rupees a square feet. 2014 is the completion year, and you can pick this up from the developer. 2 recommendations from our side is RC Woodside by Rajratnam Construction. I need Manisha's help for this. This is near Ambattur and this is called Thirumulai Voyal. Have I got it correct?
Lord.
I don't know.
That was my tongue twisted in knots as well.
2013 is the completion year and it's available from the developer. And the last recommendation is Shrestha Retreat Phase 3. This is Sumant and Company near Ambattur of Ambattur Avadi Highway. 4,000 rupees a square feet is the price. 2015 is the completion year and this is available from the developer.
Alright, so very quick summary. First of all, thumbs up to the project that you've chosen. That one also is a good one for you to go with. Pawan, no problem with the project, and I'm just going to review the name again here, VGN Developers Private Limited. The other 2 that we'd like to look at within your budget of 35 to 40 lakhs in Ambattur is RC Woodside by Rajratnam Construction and Shrestha Retreat by Sumant & Co. Small local developers. or large local developers?
Ambattur does not have
that much of land free, so it's small plots which are getting developed.
Although one hears of big national developers like Unitech and other such big developers also having acquired large industrial estates over there and converting them into residential areas.
All right.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.